Hey there, Marcus Hutzel here, and I've talked about the importance of wearing some sort of headphones or earbuds, wireless ones, or even wired ones for your virtual meetings and how it will greatly improve everyone's experience on the call. And I'll link to that video down below, hopefully up above as well. But I also know that we want to take into account our visual appearance to our audience, and often large headphones may not be how we want to look. But I usually just embrace the virtual world we live in, so I use tools like headphones that make my virtual life a little bit easier. And there are lots of options out there, from consumer to professional headphones or earbuds or earpieces that can help us achieve great meeting audio, but also cut down on the bulk and possibly the unwanted appearance of larger headphones. So let's talk about a few ways you can still isolate the audio you hear from a virtual meeting from the microphone you use as your input into that meeting, while still having some options that fit your desired on-camera appearance. And I do understand that there are people out there that have a hard time covering up their ears for health or safety reasons, and even a harder time putting anything inside their ears if they have inner ear problems. I've actually had my share of inner ear problems, so I completely understand those possibilities, and I'll explore some different options in another video, but for now, we'll press on with talking about regular headphones that you can use for your virtual meetings. Now, on-ear or over-ear headphones are usually the best option for audio isolation, and that's usually what I use, usually these, because these allow me to hear everything very well. They cut out a lot of the outside noise from either the rest of my home here in my home office or the sound of my coworkers in my semi-shared office space. And of course, there are inexpensive, lightweight, and low-profile headphones, and there are even smaller on-ear style headphones, but do not require that headband to go over your head, keeping your hair looking nice, or you could just use one of the slimmer style headset mics like I'm wearing here, because these style still usually have fairly compact and low profile headphones, whether or not you use the mic attached to them or not. Alternatively, of course, you could use the wired earbuds that come with your cell phone, or even get really inexpensive ones for under $10 that sound really good and are obviously a lot less visually obtrusive to your audience and can be more comfortable for longer periods of time over larger headphones, sitting on or maybe on top of your ears and your head on those longer calls and presentations. With wired earbuds, it can be more difficult to hide the cable if that's important to you. Sometimes you can run the cable behind you instead of in front of you, but that can also lead to these style of earbuds coming out of your ears just a little bit. But there are over-ear style earbuds as well, kind of like musicians and newscasters wear, and these are great because they can be less visually obtrusive, and because of the over-ear design, the cable is meant to run down behind you instead of in front of you, so it isn't visible. And you can get very inexpensive versions of these from around $12 to $20. These were $12, and you can barely even tell that I have them in when I'm facing my camera. These over-ear style usually do seal the ear canal a bit more, so I always make sure my microphone or my audio interface has a headphone jack so I can feed my microphone back into these earbuds so I can hear myself in the earbuds when I speak. And whether using larger wired headphones or smaller wired earbuds, since my laptop is usually too far away for the cable on most earbuds to reach, I have a 3.5mm headphone extension cable running from my laptop under my desk and over here near me so that I can just plug my headphones in closer to me and the cable isn't stretching, across my desk over to my laptop. You can also choose and use any of the countless Bluetooth earbuds on the market, even Apple AirPods, as long as you understand that the microphones on most wireless earbuds often aren't that great. So I typically only use them to listen to the meeting while using a better quality microphone for my input into that meeting. And remember, wired or wireless, it's best to choose an earbud that either doesn't seal your ear canal or that has some sort of transparency mode that can be active when using them for an online meeting so you can still hear yourself as you speak, because it's very difficult to speak with confidence if you can't judge the volume of your voice or hear your own inflections or tone of voice. And you can also get very affordable wireless earbuds that come in various skin tone colors so you can more easily match your own skin tone to further camouflage your headphones. Lastly, how you position yourself and your camera while you're at your desk can help hide or camouflage your choice of headphones. For example, both my home office and my office at work are set up to where my laptop and therefore my web camera are far off to my right side, as this keeps my main computer monitor usually directly in front of me in case I need to take notes and reference files during a meeting. This keeps my posture, my arms, and my head position comfortable for typing and keeps my view to my audience better than having a laptop webcam, looking up at me. And with my camera off to my right, I can wear maybe a single earbud only in my left ear, because with this view, with the camera off to my right and the earbud in my left ear, as I turn, taking notes and looking at the camera occasionally, that camera view can't always see my left ear, just further obscures the fact that I'm wearing an earbud in my left ear. So it's a good way to hide my choice of headphones occasionally in this camera off to the right scenario. Now, obviously, this method doesn't work well when we need to completely face our web cameras for more of a direct interview style situation where the camera is straight on, but it's just an example of how I make my setup work for me when I can. I most often recommend that we choose wired headphones or wired earbuds for longer virtual meetings and presentations, mainly because wireless earbuds and headphones rely on their internal batteries and a wireless Bluetooth connection to work, either of which could glitch out during a meeting. You could run out of battery life, get disconnected, and disrupt the meeting. So choosing a wired option is usually best for longer or more important meetings. So yes, audio quality is very important for our virtual lives, but how you look on a virtual call is also very personal and important to all of us. And sure, headphones may interfere with how you want to appear, but there are tons of options, both wired and wireless, large and small, and in many colors that can help them blend in and help you to achieve audio isolation to keep your microphone from hearing your speakers while making your co-virtual attendees experience all the better. So pick something that works for you in terms of audio quality, but also in terms of keeping you how you want to look. And I'll see you there. Later.